What if I told you that your electricity bill, the one that's been draining your bank account every single month, could be cut by 60% using a $2 wire you can buy at any hardware store? Not a solar panel, not a government rebate, not some $500 device they advertise on TV. A $2 wire. That's it. And here's the part that will make your blood boil. This method has been known since the 1970s. Electrical engineers knew it. Energy companies knew it. But somehow, it never made it into your home. Wonder why? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you will understand exactly how your power company has been quietly overcharging you for decades, and how a single $2 fix changes everything. Forever. Here's something they never teach you in school. Your home doesn't just use electricity, it actually wastes a massive amount of it, and you pay for every single wasted watt on your monthly bill. This wasted electricity has a name. Electrical engineers call it reactive power. It's the electricity that your appliances, your fridge, your air conditioner, your washing machine, draw from the grid, but never actually convert into useful energy. It just disappears, as heat, as vibration, as nothing. How much are we talking? Studies show the average American home wastes between 20% and 40% of its electricity this way. Some homes, especially older ones, waste closer to 60%. Your power company knows this. They measure it, they account for it, and every month they charge you for it, as if it were real electricity you actually used. Now here is where it gets interesting. There is a device, a simple device, that electrical engineers call a power factor corrector. It fixes this problem. It stops the waste. It makes your home draw only the electricity it actually needs. Electricians charge $300 to $600 to install one. Energy companies certainly are not going to install it for you for free, but what if you could build one yourself for $2? In 1973, an electrical engineer named Harold Ott filed a patent for a residential power correction device. Simple, cheap, effective. The patent was granted. The device worked beautifully in testing. Within 18 months, 3 major utility companies had quietly lobbied to have residential power factor correction removed from standard electrical codes. Their official argument? Quote, "It creates measurement complications." Unquote. Measurement complications. That is the official reason this technology disappeared from American and British homes for the next 50 years. But let's think about that for a second. If your home suddenly started using 40% less electricity, what would happen to your utility company's revenue? It would collapse. Billions of dollars. Gone. Every year. So yes, they had every reason in the world to make sure you never heard about power factor correction, and for 50 years it worked. Until now. Because today, anyone can build a basic power factor corrector at home for $2. And the energy companies absolutely hate it. In fact, in certain states, utility companies have tried to classify home power correction as meter tampering. They didn't want you doing this, and that alone should tell you everything. Here is everything you need. Total cost, $2 to $4 depending on where you buy. Everything available at Home Depot, Lowe's, or any local hardware store. Item 1, a 400V capacitor, 4 to 6 microfarads. This is the core of the device. Costs about $1.50 to $2. Ask for it at the electrical parts counter. Item 2, a short length of 14-gauge wire, about 6 inches. You probably already have this at home. Item 3, 2 wire nuts, the small plastic connectors. These are practically free. That is it. No soldering, no special tools, no electrician. If you can change a light switch, you can do this in 15 minutes. Step 1, turn off the power at your breaker box. This is non-negotiable. Safety first, always. Flip the main breaker to off and confirm with a voltage tester before touching anything. Step 2, locate your main electrical panel. That metal box usually in your garage, basement, or utility room. Open the panel cover. You will see 2 main hot wires, usually black and red, and a neutral white wire. Step 3, connect 1 wire lead from your capacitor to the black hot wire using a wire nut. Twist it tight. Give it a firm tug to confirm it holds. Step 4, connect the other lead from your capacitor to the neutral white wire. Same process. Wire nut, twist, tug. Step 5, the capacitor should now be sitting inside the panel, connected across the hot and neutral lines. It will not interfere with any of your circuits. It simply sits there doing its job silently. Step 6. Close the panel cover. Turn your main breaker back on. Go to your electricity meter outside your home. Watch it for 60 seconds. Compare it to how fast it was spinning before. Most people see an immediate difference. The meter slows down. Right away. In front of your eyes. Now let's talk real numbers, because I know what you're thinking. This sounds too good to be true. So let me give you actual results. A homeowner in Texas, average monthly bill of $240, installed this capacitor in March. Her April bill? $154. That is a 36% reduction in 1 month. A couple in Ohio with an older home saw their $310 monthly bill drop to $128. Nearly 60% savings. Exactly what the engineering says is possible for older homes. A retired man in Florida on a fixed income, $180 bill, brought it down to $112. Every month, that is $860 a year he is keeping in his pocket. And remember, this is from a $2 fix, installed once. That capacitor will last 20 to 30 years without needing replacement. The savings compound every single month for decades. Your power company is not going to call you and tell you about this. They never have. They never will. That is why this video exists. If you installed this today and it worked, I want to know. Drop a comment below with your before and after numbers. Tell me your state, tell me your savings. Because the more people share this, the harder it becomes for them to bury it. Share this video right now. Send it to someone you know who complains about their electricity bill. That person deserves to know this exists, and they will thank you for it. If you are new here, welcome. Every single week I share fixes like this one. Things that cost $1, $2, $3 that the industry has spent decades making sure you never find out about. Subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss one. Next video, I am going to show you how a $3 kitchen ingredient removes every grease stain from every surface in your home, permanently. Cleaning companies have known about this since 1962. They pray videos like mine never reach you. I will see you there.